It's the history, the excitement, the victories.
Welcome to Baseball Town, Reading Fightin' Phils fans. Excited for this game. Finally get to sit down here and take a beat. Today has been absolutely crazy here in Reading. We've had a couple storms blow through, and if you're used to having the video board set up here while I call the game today, we'll just have the lovely graphic here as our video board was knocked out today by Mother Nature, hoping to get that back and set up for tomorrow night. But a little old school baseball here at the park today, and just taking it all in. It turned out to be such a beautiful night after a crazy day. It is perfect here in Reading, Pennsylvania, as your Fightin' Phils will take on the Somerset Patriots here for game number 4 of 6. Fightin' Phils lead the series 2-1. A tough loss yesterday. They were winning almost the whole game until it was tied up in the top of the 9th, and Somerset took a big lead off of the Yankees' #1 prospect, Anthony Volpe. Now, all 3 starters have been absolutely fantastic this season. Back-to-back 7 innings of perfect work. I mean, just 1 run is really quality. And then yesterday, Ethan Lindau gave us 6 innings of 1-run ball, and he turned it over the bullpen, and that's where we hit a little bit of a snag. But we're going to see what Adam Leverett can give us today as the righty will get the start. We're going to throw it down to the field for the singing of the national anthem, and then we'll be back up ready to rock and roll here at FirstEnergy Stadium.
We invite all active military and all veterans to please salute the flag. And now, please welcome Jill England, who will perform our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light when so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Jill England.
Beautiful national anthem here to start us off in the contest. Here are Phils. We'll take on the Somerset Patriots today. Bringing you the game action, I'm Emily Messina alongside Alexis Yoder here. Adam Leverett will get the start. He'll be throwing back behind the plate to Vito Friscia. Chris Sharp out and left. Johan Rojas moving over to center. That's really his main position, but so is Simone Muzziotti, so we're going to see them back and forth out there as Muzzi is getting the day off today. Jalen Ortiz out and right. And Wendell Rijo, Jonathan Guzman take the left side of the infield with Kevin Bacuna and Aldrum Corridor on the right side. We will also, nope, that's definitely not true. Wendell Rijo is the DH today. And I knew I was missing somebody there because getting his start in a Phillies uniform is AJ Graffinino after being picked up as a free agent and signed yesterday. He'll be starting over in the hot corner today, and Wendell Rijo will be the DH. That makes a little more sense in my mind. Back behind the plate, calling the balls and strikes is the crew chief, Evan Johnson. Shifting to third is Brian DeBrouwer, and Ray Valero is monitoring the first base territory. Now, Reading's leading this series 2-1. And they had a tough loss yesterday. They got 6 quality innings out of Ethan Lindau. They took the lead, and they just kind of melted as the game slipped away in the 8th and the 9th. And I think, being able to put that aside and take today on as a fresh contest is going to be crucial.
Yeah, definitely. And they started, as you said, really strong yesterday behind Lindau, kept the Patriots at bay in terms of at the plate, but just couldn't find that consistent offense towards the end of the game. And I think that, you know, we've seen the Arphils score a lot and come from behind in a couple games when they were down, but, you know, usually when they do score the first run, they've gone on to win. So I think that, you know, for the rest of this series, especially with Volpe out today, you don't have your most powerful hitter in the lineup. You just really have to shut down this offense and produce yourself at the
Brandon
plate.
Lockridge takes the first pitch, and coming in to make the catch is Chris Sharp. First pitch, first out at 7:03 here in Reading, Pennsylvania. Brandon Lockridge is back in the lineup today after getting hit in the head on Tuesday, so obviously a very good hitter for the Yankees. Tough to say, you know, you want him leading off, but you don't want him hurt, obviously. So we're glad he's not hurt here as he takes the place of Anthony Volpe in the leadoff spot. One out, though, on one pitch is pretty efficient for Ethan Lindau as Elijah Dunham steps in. He takes a swinging strike for out number one. Or for, I don't
It's
know.
the heat. We're going to blame the
Today
heat.
was crazy. Alexis and I pulled tarp twice today. We couldn't get the video board working here.
Still in the process of
been
figuring that
a
out.
lot.
I will say, though, a positive weather-wise, the wind has started to come in, and it has been such a scorcher of a day here so far, especially with the humidity.
Here's the 1-1. Hits the outside corner. And Adam is looking really good to start off this game. Oh, man.
Buckle up.
We're locking in. We're locking in. Here's a pitch down and away. Frisha yesterday got the night off back behind the plate as Jack Conley was there, but saw him out there on Tuesday's game. Glove at his chest. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a little bit above the letters, and the count moves now to full. Dunham had a solid night yesterday to start, and then he kind of faded down the stretch, led off with a double, and then ended up going 0 for 4. And there's a pitch up and away. Here's Josh Bro as he issues a walk. Runner on first, 1 out. Lev looks behind him at the runner on first. Now he'll come home here to the righty inside. Coming up towards the batter's box, playing very close to the plate, is Josh Bro. And he throws over to first. Instead of coming home, getting back safely is Elijah Dunham. Adam knows he's a risk. 22 stolen bases here. They were all over the base pass late in the game. But this is skied in the infield. Kevin Vicuña going back. He'll make the catch. And there's out number 2, and that forces Elijah Dunham to stay on first base. And Adam's going to try to get himself out of this inning without allowing any damage to start things off, maybe give his team a chance to get on the board first. Is it a lefty here against the righty Leverett? Comes home, hits the outside corner for a strike. That wind now pushing out to center field. 87 degrees here in Reading, Pennsylvania. It's been quite warm all day. Runner going. This is fouled back, probably about 10 feet to our left as it bounces into the stands.
Ricochet could have really given somebody some harm there. That was scorched back here.
And because it was fouled back, Dunhams have to go back here. And now there's an opportunity for Adam here to get out of this. Righty deals outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Infield, outfield playing back deep now with 2 outs on the board. Righty looks back at the runner on first. He's going to go over there. Putting the tag on is Aldra McCordor. Since Josh Ockamy